Welcome back to Homebuyers 101. I'm Mary Barela-Cordova with RE/MAX Revolution.
And I'm Mike Cordova with RE/MAX Revolution and Motto Mortgage Express.
We're so excited to be with you today, and we're so glad that you came back to our next episode. Today we're going to talk about finding the home that you want.
Last video, we kind of ended it with having the lender help you determine what you can afford and what type of price point you're at. So today we're going to talk about what that means in terms of purchasing a house. We're going to talk about the type of house that you're going to want, the condition of the property, and the location that property is going to be in.
That's right. And so in Denver and in the Denver, Colorado whole metro area that we work, we have condos, townhouses, and detached houses. And now that the lender said this is what you can afford, we're going to be able to recommend what you're going to be looking at. If the lender tells you that you can afford $300,000 or less, then we're going to be looking at probably a condo. If the lender said you can afford $350,000 and above, you might be able to get a detached house. But that's where we get into location. Mike, how is that important?
Well, as we know, location drives the purchase price of a property. A house in Lakewood, say you're qualified for $450,000. House in Lakewood would be maybe an 1,183 square foot ranch that was built in the early 60s.
Yep. What neighborhood would that be that you're being so specific about?
I'm talking about the Green Mountain neighborhood where I grew up. And
that'd be a Hutchinson home, right?
Yeah.
Brick ranch with a basement, either a one-car garage or two-car garage.
My mom and dad still live in that house.
I know.
That they bought in 1962.
Exciting.
So $450,000 in Aurora is a different house. That could be a big two-story that has over 3,000 square feet.
Yes, there's a huge difference. And so Mike and I are going to do a good job listening to you. And if you say, no matter what, I've got to have a detached house, there's no way I can do a townhouse, then we're going to make sure we recommend the areas that are going to be in your price range. I had a gal recently who, that was exactly her situation. She only wanted to go to about $350,000, and she currently lived in the Southwest Denver area. Well, in Southwest Denver, Lakewood kind of area, that would buy her a townhouse. And she said, you know what? I'm okay. Let's go to Aurora. I want a detached house. So we did. We went to Aurora. We found her a lovely home. She's closing next week on it. 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, 2-car garage. And she got it for under $350,000. So by giving her an education and teaching her about what's available and knowing what she could afford, we were able to get a very specific search going, identify the home, and get the home.
Right. And the main thing is that you listen to what her needs were.
Yes.
And that's the first thing we're going to do is, identify, how many bedrooms you need, how many baths you need. Do you have kids that need to be in a specific school district? Do you need a 1-car garage? Do you need a backyard? Do you need a 2-car garage? We're going to listen to your needs and help use that to determine what prices or what houses we can show you, what areas we can show you, and also the condition of the property. How does that impact the house?
Well, it impacts your purchase because everybody's different. And typically, most buyers don't want to hassle with paint and, doors that are missing and that kind of thing. They want to move into a house that is what we call move-in ready. Yes, there might need to be a few changes. You want to do your own paint and that kind of thing. But the walls are all up, the cabinets are all up, and you don't have to do any plumbing. What Mike was trying to say is if the house does need a lot of work, you might be able to get a better price, but you also have to balance that that's going to need some work. We have clients that are on every spectrum. We've had people that want a house that's ready to fall down so that they can put $100,000 into it, turn around and sell it for $200,000 more. We have other clients that say, my God, it better be pristine, and I want to just walk in today so that everything is just ready to go. Right, Mike?
Right. So we've identified the type of house that you want. Mm-hmm. We've identified the condition of the property that you want, and we've identified the location.
Yes.
So the next step we're going to do is we're going to create a search on the MLS that sends you the houses that meet those search criteria as soon as they come on the market. So that as soon as a house pops up that is the right house in Aurora, you're going to see it hit your email, and you're going to say, hey, let's go see that property.
And Mike and I are going to make sure that we get information to you quickly, and we're going to work as a team with your lender. It's very important for us in this Buyers 101 for you to understand that it's truly a team that is going to bring you to the closing table so that you do get the house that you want. We have to work together. Communication is huge between you and I, the lender, the home inspector that we'll talk about in our next series, and there you go. So thank you so much for being with us. We're so excited, and we're trying to get better at this. We're so new at this. Our next series that we're going to be talking about is
about writing the offer. We
Thank
found
you.
the perfect house for you. Now we're going to write that offer, and we're going to get you to that closing table.
There you go. And thank you so much for being here. Please comment below, click like, subscribe, share me on Facebook, and anything else you can do on the internet to get us out there. Give me a call. My number directly is 303-931-5871. And Mike?
720-323-5662.
Have a great day and be safe.